Everyone. Friends, in previous lecture we discussed the preparation of amines. Now in today's lecture we will start the remaining part of amines and diazonium salt. Here first we discuss the reductive amination of aldehyde and ketone. Reductive amination of aldehydes and ketone. That means the primary amines are obtained by passing aldehyde or ketone along with the hydrogen and ammonia over the nickel catalyst at high temperature. Here, the reaction probably goes through the formations of imine. That means here, firstly here R C double bond OH. That means here this is the aldehyde or R C double bond OH. That means this is aldehyde. And if here R C double bond O R dash, that means this is the structure of ketone. Now then here R C double bond OH, that means this is aldehyde, and when this aldehyde on treatment with ammonia, here NH3, here we get the imine, that means C double bond ONH, C double bond NH, here R and here H, it is called as the imine, that is C double bond N, that is this is the imine functional group. Now this imine is on treatment with H2 in presence of nickel. That means H2 in presence of nickel. The role of H2 in presence of nickel. That means it undergo the reduction. Here R it become here CH2 and here NH it become NH2. Here we get the primary amine. This is a simple method to prepare the amine. Suppose if we take the secondary amine, that means if we prepare the secondary amine, then what happen here? To prepare the secondary amine, here the aldehyde or ketone along with hydrogen and primary amine is heated over the nickel catalyst at high temperature. It means here R C double bond OH, here this is aldehyde or ketone, okay, on treatment with the primary amine. Here that means here R NH2, that means this is primary amine, and here this primary amine, that means here if we see the mechanism, here this nitrogen carrying lone pair, it will attack on this carbonyl carbon. Here carbonyl will become here OH. In next step here minus H2O, and here we get the imine. We get the imine, that is C double bond N. Okay, C double bond O, it becomes C double bond N, and here R1, here R H. This is the imine. Now then this imine on treatment with, it undergo the reduction, that by using H2 in presence of nickel. Here we get the secondary amine. That means here R it becomes CH, it becomes here CH2, here NH, and here R1. We get the secondary amine. Why is the secondary amine? Because here N group is attached to 2 alkyl group. Therefore this is secondary amine. Now then next, so how will you synthesize the tertiary amine? To obtain the tertiary amine, here the aldehyde or ketone along with hydrogen and secondary amine is heated over the nickel catalyst at high temperature. That means here if we take the aldehyde or ketone, here suppose R C double bond OH aldehydes, and here the secondary amine, that is R NHR dash, here secondary amine, that means the aldehyde on treatment with secondary amine, here we get the imine. Here same again, C double bond N, here R, here H, here R dash, and here R double dash, and this imine on treatment with H2 in presence of nickel, we get the tertiary amine. Formation of tertiary amine. Okay, that means here this is a simple method to prepare primary, secondary, and tertiary amine by a reduction approach. That means in first reaction, the aldehyde or ketone on treatment with ammonia, we get the imine. That means aldehyde or ketone on treatment with ammonia, we get the imine, and this imine it undergoes the catalytic reduction by using H2 in presence of nickel, we get the primary amine. In second reaction, the aldehyde or ketone on treatment with primary amine, again we get the imine, and this imine it undergoes the catalytic reduction by H2 in presence of nickel, we get the secondary amine. Now then here, to obtain tertiary amine, this aldehyde or ketone on treatment with the secondary amine, we get the again imine, and this imine on treatment with catalytic reduction by using H2 in presence of nickel, we get the tertiary amine. Now, the above reaction, that means here A, B, C can be summarized as follows. That means here, if we take the acetaldehyde here, CH3 C double bond OH, acetaldehyde, and this acetaldehyde on treatment with ammonia, H2 in presence of nickel, we get the primary amine, that means CH3 CH2 NH2. If we take here ethylamine, C2H5NH2, then H2 in presence of nickel, here we get the secondary amine. And if we on treatment with here CH3 twice NH plus H2 in presence of nickel, that means here the secondary amine, we get the here finally we get the dimethyl ethyl amine. That means here we get the tertiary amine. That means in first case, when this aldehyde on treatment with ammonia, we get the primary amine. The aldehyde on treatment with the primary amine, here we get the secondary amine. And third step here, the aldehyde is on treatment with secondary amine, finally we get the tertiary amine. Now the next here, if we take the ketone, here the acetone, CH3 C double bond O CH3, that means this is acetone. Again here again same, acetone is on treatment with ammonia, then in the presence of H2 in presence of nickel, we get the primary amine. And if we hit the acetone in presence of primary amine, then H2 in presence of nickel, here we get the isopropyl methyl amine. And third reaction here, when this acetone is on treatment with secondary amine, then H2 in presence of nickel, and finally we get the dimethyl isopropyl amine. That means we get the tertiary amine. In this way, we synthesize primary, secondary, and tertiary amine. Now the next method to synthesis of amine, that is Gabriel thalamide synthesis. Friends, in Gabriel thalamide synthesis, here the primary amines are obtained in good yield with the help of the thalamide. Here thalamide and alkyl halide. That means thalamide and the alkyl halides. Here the potassium thalamide is obtained. That means I have shown here the structure potassium thalamide. That means here this is the structure of thalamide on treatment with KOH. That means potassium hydroxide, and this potassium hydroxide will abstract this proton. Okay, and here we get the potassium thalamide, and this potassium thalamide is obtained here by the reaction between thalamide and potassium hydroxides. Now this potassium thalamide is then heated with the alkyl halide. That means here the alkyl halide, that means here ethyl bromide. Here SN2 type of reaction. Here nitrogen carrying this negative charge, it acts as a nucleophile. This will be attack on this carbon and departure of this good leaving group. That means here SN2 reaction. And we know the SN2 reaction. In case of SN2 reaction, the nucleophile is attack on this carbon opposite to good leaving group. That means nucleophile is attack opposite to good leaving group. That means here this is SN2 reaction. Okay, and we get the to give the N-alkyl thalamide. That means formations of N-alkyl thalamides, and this N-alkyl thalamide, that means this way N-alkyl thalamides. Now these N-alkyl thalamides, which in turn undergo the subsequent hydrolysis. That means the N-alkyl thalamide, it undergo the hydrolysis with potassium hydroxide, that means KOH, to form the desired amine. Now the potassium thalate is formed as a byproduct. That means here the potassium thalate is formed as the byproduct, and here the primary and secondary amines can be prepared by this method. That means we can synthesize primary and secondary amine. That means here N-alkyl thalamides, here in next step the N-alkyl thalamide is on treatment with potassium hydroxide. That means under the hydrolysis we get the potassium thalate as a byproduct, and finally we get here CH3 CH2 NH2, we get the ethylamine as a final product. So friend, never miss a video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you.